Going on, people? So Ricky's here still working on the guard. We're trying out this funny as, like, I can't actually show you, but it's called a roll and go live cast. It's a little thing where I can actually control the live stream, something a little bit different. So, you know, I can put little drum rolls. I can put photos up if I want. I can play this. Welcome back to George Auto. We've got Ricky here fixing the guard. Hooray. He's a hack job, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, he's bare metaled a lot of the parts here, which we should have done before we etch primed it. And shortly he'll be getting the bog out to. He'll be bogging up some panels. Is that what you're planning on doing, Ricky?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yes. Really, I should be working on it. He should be controlling this. But yeah, we're gonna try and get another camera in here as like another stream, because I got my old iPhone back off Ricky, but it's restoring from. Let me just flip that over. I don't know. It's restoring from iCloud, so we've got to wait for this, so then we can get another camera angle coming in. And that thing is using is fucking loud, man, and annoying. So this is funny and completely different. Title Land Cruiser said, when is the FG hitting the track? Well, the problem with the FG is now, I have to say, it's running over 500 kilowatt at the wheels, which is a little bit silly for the street, because first, second, sometimes third is pretty much completely not usable. And the car still has a standard gearbox and it has a standard tail shaft, and one of the two things that goes when you got an FG running that amount of power is the tail shaft and the gearbox. So I don't want to I've had the car off the road for too long already, so I've just been taking it easy with it. And yeah, so when I upgrade that, that's when it'll probably hit the track, unless I get super excited and bored one day and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let's just take it. But yeah, that's when it'll be hitting the track. So, my goodness, man. So yeah, like we've got Ricky here working on the guard. Super exciting stuff, guys. Let's give him a drum roll and a round of applause for Ricky. Yes, round of applause for Ricky. Yeah, so really, I'm just testing this out to see if it works. I don't know if you guys can hear me properly, if it's loud enough. Is it loud enough? I can make it louder. I was going to use the normal mic, but that sound that he's making, super annoying, so I can just even turn me off and just put music. Which is super random. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, thank you. 6 speeds are expensive to build. Yes, I've been told for the box that I want, and obviously everybody, like, I want it to be able to hold 800 kilowatt, which is pretty crazy for a ZF. But yeah, is it Monster Talk? The guys in Perth, they've been recommended to me by Max Performance. And yeah, it's going to cost at least 10 to 12 grand to do that.
I'll do that.
Yeah, Ricky's going to get a battery. His battery's dead. He's been smashing it out. He's been working way too hard today. You can hear me now because his things are off. But yeah, so there's a couple of options when you go in a Barra. Obviously, 2-speed power glide's a common one. Turbo 400, which is a 3-speed. And then you got the gearboxes I'm talking about, for those who don't understand what I'm talking about. or the ZF 6-speed. The good thing about the ZF 6-speed is you have that drivability on the freeway. So if you want to keep using the car as a daily, you can actually get some kind of fuel economy out of it. So a guy I know of who has an FGX with a turbo 400, just going to move that slightly. Currently he's only getting 150 k's to a tank with the 85. So can you imagine, you know, you're on third on the freeway, it's revving up, and it does depend on what diff gears you got installed and all that stuff is a factor. But I think for what, like, my car's supposed to be a daily, kind of really shouldn't be dailing it anymore because of what's happened to it. But I still do drive it pretty regularly, and I can run 98 in it now also because the flex fuel sensor's in. Let's just flip you back onto Ricky there as the main show. But yeah, it's like, to do the tail shaft is $2,200, and that's like the Pro Series GJ Drivelines one. I think that's good for about 700, 800 kilowatt, and even 800 kilowatt cars are breaking those. So yeah, for what I want to do with it. What about a gear vendor on a TH400? I'm not sure exactly what that means. Brush it off. A gear vendor, is that like an overdrive or something? Could be a thing. Toyota Land Cruiser Toyota says, I've kept my 6-speed manual for that reason. As fun as quarter mile is, it becomes money pit really fast. Stuart Rogers says, I can't afford to put tyres on my turbo. Yes. So yeah, drivability, like most of my driving is, sorry about the sound in the background, I can't really turn that off. But most of my driving is just normal street driving. It's not like going fast, like 99.999% of it. So having the car driving nicely and good is really important to me. Oh, okay. Brush it off, said it adds an extra gear. So yeah, the ZF 6-speed is really good because, fucking shut up, Ricky. It's way too loud. Shh. Yes, do it by hand, fucking. Alright, let's give him a round of applause for Ricky doing the card. Yeah, so this, I'm using this road. It's not road. I keep calling it a road. Fucking, it's a roll and go live cast. I can actually put like videos up and stuff. I can just turn them on and I can put like pictures up. I haven't loaded anything into it. There's like a thanks for watching screen. I'm not leaving, but like, yeah, you know, I can do shit like that, which is, it makes it more engaging. Or I can flip the screen. I'm just waiting for my old iPhone here to update so I can actually add a whole nother view, so then I can go fully wireless and show you guys like, oh fucking hell, look at this shit. Time remaining 8 hours. That's what happens when you have too much stuff on your phone. So yeah, okay, yeah, TH400 with an extra wheel would be cool, but not really practical for the street driving. So yeah, when I had the situation with my sludge and all that, like obviously the options were to like just find a good second-hand turbo motor, but like they're going for like 8 to 10 grand. Maybe you can find them cheaper, but they're just unknown condition as well. Like you're not going to sit there and pull the whole thing down and have a look at the internals and stuff. So, but then the other option was like go a gas engine, but that like devalues the car because it's not genuine turbo anymore, is it, Ricky? No. People were saying.
Well, it's all numbers matching. You know, everything's all original as far as numbers are concerned. So like,
Yeah.
it's original block. Like, you know,
Yeah, I'm just explaining the options.
the option.
The options, like, I mean, people are saying what's happening when you're going to race the FG or whatever,
Yeah,
and I'm saying the gearbox and the tail shaft is not really up to the job.
Yeah, it's definitely a weak point.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we've got a few comments here. We got Brush It Off said they can be built to handle over 1,000 horsepower. It was an option my trans builder gave me for the TH350. I had to build for my VL. I've got over 20k in my engine. 2-speed power glides apparently done right aren't that bad to drive. Yes, I think I forget that guy's name. He's got a crazy VL with the Barrett in it. He's like the guy who's got one arm and he does heaps of. Sorry, man, if you're watching this, I forget your name, but he does awesome videos. He's right into the cars, and he does a video on street driving a 2-speed power glide, and it doesn't look that bad. You know, he's doing one trip down the freeway, but like my driving is, and I'm not saying that what you're saying is shit, but my driving is every single day. I'm in peak hour traffic. Like, how many Ks do I do a week? It's like 2,000 Ks.
It's ridiculous. Way too
Yeah,
many.
it's way too many, and like majority of it is on E85 as well, which is like ridiculous.
Yeah, you're like what, 300 Ks to a tank.
Yeah, the car's getting about 300 Ks to a tank now on E85. I haven't put enough 98 in it to know, but I do have other cars I can use. So yeah, anyway, let's have a look and see what Ricky's doing over here. Actually, no, I can't really pick this up and move it because it's attached.
Oh yeah, true. Do you want me to bring it over?
Yeah, bring it over. Bring it over. So Ricky's going to show us what he's doing. So for those of you who can't see, I'll just see if I can turn me off there.
Yeah,
Oh no, hang on, fucked it.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
There we go.
So,
It's just pretty quick.
yeah, just hold it up, I'll tell you how to move it. I'll move this.
Yeah.
So he's bare metal, so obviously we got the grey is the edge primer. If you guys know what that is, it's like a sealant between the metal and the paint. And we just put it on there so it doesn't keep rusting. So he's...
that was a low spot there, so just...
You hold that.
I'm going to hold the mic.
They're getting this. They're getting my audio from here as well, so...
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right, well... Hands and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't have hands. You don't have handses.
I don't have hands. Right,
My
so
missus is messaging me saying, how are you going? Like, watch the live.
Watch the live.
Yeah, watch the live. You'll
Come on.
see what's happening, mate.
Come on. Yeah, so here was a little bit of a low spot. Just going to fill that in with just a smidge of bog. Up here was all... That was all bogged originally, like when we first stripped the panel. This was just caked in bog. So it has been straightened out a little, but...
You can see how bad that is.
Yeah, there'll be a fair bit of time in it. So...
A couple of days in that
maybe
corner.
a couple of days of bog.
Fuck.
No. Yeah, I was working on this section before. That was sort of really raised up. Like, yeah, I've taken a few little chunks out of that, but, you know, we can probably fix that up. But yeah, so this it was raised through here, like a line through here. It was all sort of bubbled up.
Is this the one you were tapping before?
Yeah. So tapping, first I just sort of...
You love tapping that.
First I just put a little bit of a line through, and then just tap the edges down. And it's actually worked out alright, it's not too bad. And I had to go from the back side as well, just a little bit. But it's worked out alright.
So that's half a day's work right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, through here that was sitting out quite far. It had to be brought back down. There's still a little bit of a dip in there, but again, we'll just skim over that, sand it back. Yeah, this end was also bogged quite heavily, but we may have to sit it on the car to actually get the lines right. Like when we put the filler on.
Yep.
Get it on the car so we get the lines right.
So this is the kind of work that goes into making a car look straight, which is freaking absolutely ridiculous when you think about it.
It's
Like you see,
like a lot of time is spent. It's probably better. Well, I don't know. Some people like to do it themselves. Some people don't. So I don't know. Half the time it can be better just buying a new panel, like $250 or whatever from Rare Spares.
now you tell me the shit.
You know, look, yeah, it costs money, and this also, like, you know, my work's not free, so this costs money as
Fuck
well.
you.
So, you know.
You're dogging me. Okay, it's saying 2 hours now. So when
yeah,
you see a
that's
car driving down
pretty
the
much all.
road and it looks all nice and shiny and you can't see all ripples down the side and dents,
I mean,
just look at it and think someone spent days on each panel. Maybe they're not as fucking slow as us, but...
quite a few days, probably.
Yep, round of applause.
Also, made these
I get
chairs
so much
today.
joy out of that. You made those
I
chairs.
made these chairs today.
He's full welded them up himself.
No, I put them together. They were in a
Oh
packet.
yeah. Got the pipe bender out. I give him a mic, dude. Fucking stole my mic, you bastard.
Goodbye.
I've got 2 mics here. Okay, now you can hear them better. Anyway, guys, so that's... Alright, let's just read these last few comments and then I'm going to end it.
What we got?
So, they were talking about the FG. He was talking about gearboxes. So, this guy's got 25k in his engine. Which, like, you got that amount of money in your engine. That's quite a bit.
It's quite a bit.
It's obviously built properly. I mean, it's the thing, price, and some people think, oh, it's expensive, it must be done properly. It's not always the case. I'm not saying that your engine's shit. I'm just trying to say that, like, if you're talking about bolt-ons and you're talking about computers and you're talking about intercoolers and turbos and inlet manifolds, exhaust manifolds, sensors, or are you talking about in the engine, like inside the internals? Let's just say that tunnel vision engine that I got built, and I don't want to quote anyone's engine for Jason, but a lot of comments on that asking how much it was, and the engine itself was about 15 grand, and I supplied him some parts. Like I took him valve springs, I took him head studs, but he did have to replace some stuff. Gotta love an FG turbo with bald tires. Oh, it's a VL V8 engine. Brush it off, said. So yeah, that's sick, man. I'll probably, yeah. VLs with the, is it LS, I'm guessing? Pretty crazy. Just the engine, naturally aspirated V8. Okay. That's cool, man. I'm guessing it's a beast. 25 grand in just the engine. Ricky said very nice.
Very nice. I love the V8s.
Ricky's obsessed with V8s. Every time one goes past, oh my god!
It's just a good sound.
Yeah, just the sound is good.
Tickles things.
It tickles things. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a 355, so that's a, I'm guessing a stroked 5 litre?
Stroke 5 litre.
Yeah, that's sick. They sound mental. Yeah,
Very cool.
that's so cool. Alright guys, we're going to get back to work. We've been live now for nearly 20 minutes. I just wanted to try out this new live streaming stuff that we got here. Just fucking microphones rubbing on my jacket, making it sound horrible. I'm gonna try and make the quality a bit better with adding like another angle, and we're gonna be going live more often as well, just showing you guys what we're doing here on the cars, and trying to motivate you dudes at home too. Whatever, it's raining right now. I don't even have a garage. Look at me, I'm standing in my freaking veranda. I mean, like, if you have a will, you can find a way. And it's not very motivational if your space is not set up. So, you know, if you're struggling to find motivation, get your space cleaned up that you're going to work in. Get your tools organized, whatever tools you do have. You can borrow tools off mates and shit if you really want to. And just get out and do it. When you start making progress, it's more motivational. But if you've been looking at your car sitting out there for like 2 years and it's rotten away, what better feeling than to actually make a little bit of progress and start the momentum on the project. Alright, I'm going to leave you with that. So go out and do something to your car, film it and tag me in it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I can put the thanks for watching thing up now, and a drum roll. Thank you Ricky, and we'll see you next time we go live.